inclusion, with the number of participating countries and companies surpassing the previous year. Leading companies, including Fortune 5 companies, participated in the International Expo at record levels. Among all the participating countries, the US companies once again ranked first in terms of the size of the exhibition area, thanks to the good work of the Bay Area Consul, which is represented by Alex. This fully demonstrates the world's confidence in China's economic prospects. Indeed, China's economy, with its strong resilience, great vitality, and vast potential, is fully capable of overcoming external challenges. As China pursues higher quality development and higher level opening up, it will contribute more stability and positive momentum to the global economy, creating new opportunities for all countries, including the United States. China's position on growing its relations with the United States also remains unchanged. The historical summit between President Xi Jinping and President Joe Biden in San Francisco in November last year set forth a future-oriented San Francisco vision and steered China-US relations towards more stability and improvement. A year later, the two presidents met again in Lima, Peru, where they reflected on the experiences of the past 4 years and charted a new course for the future of bilateral relations. The history of China-US relations reveals a fundamental truth. When we cooperate, both sides will benefit, and when we confront with each other, both sides will suffer. Hence, the two countries had better to be partners instead of rivals. Today, our two economies are deeply intertwined, with bilateral trade exceeding more than $660 billion US. Over 70,000 US companies have investment and business presence in China, with the vast majority of them achieving success and profitability. Made in China products actually provide American consumers with more choice at lower costs. China remains committed to handling its relationship with the United States in accordance with the principles of mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and win-win cooperation. China stands ready to engage in dialogue, expand cooperation, and manage differences with the US in order to achieve a stable, healthy, and sustainable bilateral relationship. China's commitment to deepening people-to-people friendship with the United States remains unchanged. As President Xi pointed out during his meeting with President Biden in Lima, it is important to respond to the expectations of the people. China-US relations should always advance the well-being of the two peoples and bring them closer together. Over the past year, we are very pleased to see that dozens of subnational delegations from China and the United States have visited each other. Events like the Sister Cities Summit and Bay-to-Bay Dialogue have achieved fruitful results. San Francisco, for example, has established friendship city ties with Guangzhou and Shenzhen. Bay Area residents are now eagerly looking forward to the arrival of a pair of giant pandas in the San Francisco Zoo. Under the 50,000 Students in 5 Years initiative, many American youth have had the opportunity to visit China. The video clips shown before the event were actually filmed by the students themselves during their China trips. From the Great Wall to giant pandas, from rural landscape to city skylines, these videos capture a real and vibrant China as they personally experienced. Looking ahead, we hope more and more friends will visit China to see with their own eyes and experience China's progress, opening up and development firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, The Consul General takes great pride in its mission to promote subnational exchanges, enhance mutual understanding.
Is to make remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good evening. Welcome to today's reception. On behalf of the Chinese Consulate General in San Francisco, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to you all for your long-standing support of China-US relations, and especially your support to subnational cooperation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our media friends for your hard work over the past year. It is your efforts that have helped enhance mutual understanding between our two peoples and made valuable contribution to our bilateral ties. The year 2024 is coming to an end soon, and if we are to use one word to characterize what is happening in the world this year, I will probably choose the word change. The world today is undergoing turbulence and transformation. The global economy remains sluggish, geopolitical tensions are escalating, unilateralism and protectionism are on the rise. In this context, how China will respond to the challenges and achieve further growth is drawing worldwide attention. This year marks the 45th anniversary of the diplomatic ties between our two countries, and we know the US presidential election has just been over. At this new historical juncture, the future of China-US relations is a matter of great interest.
The warmest introduction for me. Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. Welcome to today's reception. As I mentioned, I previously worked in Asian countries such as Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar. This is the first time for me to be posted to a country far away as the United States. To be frank, before assuming my post, I often wondered whether I could adapt to such significant change. However, after little more than 1 month of stay here, I found myself had gradually got used to life and work here. I come to realize that though the United States is geographically distant from China, yet in many ways it makes me feel quite close. First, there is a close resemblance between our two cultures. I initially thought I might experience culture shock in San Francisco, but the city is rich with Chinese culture and elements, making me feel very much like at home. I discovered that San Francisco has many authentic Chinese restaurants. I can even enjoy dishes from my hometown, such as Beijing roast duck, which greatly satisfy my Chinese palate and soothes my homesickness. I have also heard that during Chinese New Year, there will be a variety of vibrant festive celebrations held in different areas. I believe for this, we would extend appreciation to hardworking Chinese immigrants who not only established the oldest Chinatown in the Western Hemisphere here in San Francisco, but also contribute significantly to the economic development and social progress of the United States. They have strengthened the bonds of friendship and cooperation between China and the United States, reflecting the long history of friendly exchanges between the people of our two countries. Second, the people's heart and soul are close. Since taking upon my post, I have met many friends from various sectors within the consular district, including many familiar faces here today. My deepest impression is that they are all optimistic about the prospect of cooperation between our two countries, look forward to enhancing exchanges and collaboration in numerous fields to achieve mutual benefit and bring greater well-being to our people. Indeed, over the years, the China-US relationship has gone through an extraordinary journey, bringing tremendous dividends of peace, stability, development to both countries and the world as well. The interests of China and the US are deeply intertwined, from traditional areas like economy, trade, agriculture, and energy to emerging areas such as AI and public health. The two sides have been enjoying vast rooms for mutually beneficial cooperation. I firmly believe that if China and the United States work together, we could make a big difference. I hope all of you will continue to care about and support the development of China-US relations.
So Deputy Consul General, Mr. Yang, welcome to San Francisco Bay Area. So what's your impression to the San Francisco Bay Area?
This is the first time for me to be posted to San Francisco. I don't have a lot of my chance to go around the city, but go with my colleagues to take a walk around. My deepest impression in San Francisco is that it's a beautiful city. A lot of high building, a lot of shopping malls, something like that. Yeah.
What's your priority for your work?
My priority is to go to the community to communicate with the Chinese, and I will work hard with my colleagues to promote the relationship between China and the United States, especially the relationship between China and San Francisco, California, and some other state within Consular District.
You see that's just after the election, and what is the biggest challenge between China and the United States, and what are you going to do to improve it?
Now, a new administration will go to power. So there's also a lot of talk about challenges faced by China and the United States. Frankly, I am under great pressure, but I'm confident that with the joint effort of the people of two countries, with joint effort of officials at various levels who want to see friendly relations between China and the United States, the future of China-US relations can achieve a lot to improve the livelihood of the two peoples, to more closer cooperation between the two countries, and a peaceful and sustainable and healthy relations will be attained one day, I think. I'm confident that.
Good evening. Dear Consul General Zhang, Madam Consul General, guests of the Consulate, it is truly wonderful to be with you here this evening. I am Miriam Madurugu, San Francisco Chief of Protocol, and on behalf of the Mayor's Office, I would like to officially welcome Deputy Consul Yang Shouzheng to our beautiful city. I am so pleased that your first posting here in the United States is in San Francisco, and that you firsthand experienced the San Francisco Opera last Friday night. And we are known for our Chinese cuisine here in the city. As Consul General mentioned, over the past 2 years, we've had the privilege of working closely with the Consul General and the entire consulate team on a number of impactful initiatives. We had the honor of welcoming President Xi and his delegation to San Francisco last November for APEC 2023, as you all mentioned, which was a significant milestone. Following that, our continued dialogue led to a successful trip to China this past April, where we met with mayors, ministers, and leaders in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and Beijing. Highlights included productive discussions with Vice President Han and Minister Liu, and culminating in the signing of an MOU to bring a pair of pandas to the San Francisco Zoo. We are waiting for that. Our trip ended with fireworks, thanks to the Bay Area Council, as we celebrated 45 years of our sister city relationship with Shanghai, further strengthening the ties between our communities. As you mentioned, Consul General, the people-to-people relationship between San Francisco and China continues to grow and is important, and we are eager to work alongside you, Deputy Consul General, in furthering our ongoing partnership. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a joyful Thanksgiving and a restful holiday season. Thank you so much for having me, and happy holidays.